my name's Duncan White. I'm the managing editor of International Fire and Safety Journal. I'm delighted to be here at FDIC. A great 3 days ahead of us, and what better way to start than working with Doug Mayer from Blackline. Doug, good morning, my friend.
Good morning, Duncan. How are you today?
I am very well. It's such a pleasure to be back here in Circle City. The place is buzzing again, and we're just about to start and open the doors for another day. Doug, tell me all about you and a little bit about Blackline.
Well, I guess my career goes back to the mid-'80s. I'm a little bit hesitant to say, but it's almost 40 years in the industry of the environmental health, safety, and emergency response marketplace, representing different manufacturers, representing distribution, again, across the environmental health and safety marketplace. I really started focusing in on the hazmat response industry in the late 80s. Selling personal protective equipment, and then I evolved into the gas detection side of things, having run a couple of instrumentation rental and repair facilities in both Tennessee and Georgia. So since then, I've joined Blackline Safety, coming up on 6 years ago. And one of the things I really thought that was intriguing about Blackline was the innovative nature of their product offering. So that's kind of where we are today from a standpoint, but we're always evolving that innovation into the future of the product offering. And
Doug and I met down in Kansas City last year at Fire Rescue International, but the products on display from Blackline were of huge interest to me. My time in the fire department, I was hazmat specialist. It was an area that I either went down the hazmat route or fire investigation, and hazmat was more exciting than fire investigation.
Indeed,
but
it is.
I agree with you in terms of the technology that Blackline are putting out there is second to none.
Yeah. Well, one of the things that we pride ourselves on is the innovation, again, in keeping firefighters and basically anyone who's using our devices across the globe, regardless of the industry, is to getting them home safely at night, okay, home to their families. So there's a lot of innovation that we built into our products, whether it's the handheld device or the area monitor that you see here. Everything is connected to the cloud. So anybody who's downrange with our devices, that data coming from the devices is instantaneously sent back to incident command. So you've got that capability for others to be overseeing what's happening downrange, whether it be gas detection, whether it be fall detection, no motion detection. We've got check-in timers, and of course our patented SOS alert switch. Those are things that add to the safety level of what Blackline Safety brings to the table.
So, Doug, what does FDIC mean for Blackline? Obviously, you've got a great booth here. You see that is an important part of the Blackline Safety going forward.
Indeed, yeah. Well, FDIC brings to us the capability of continuing the education on our product line to those firefighters, those fire departments that may not yet have heard of Blackline. We've been into the fire service marketplace for about 4 years now. And really what got us into the fire service, number one, was our connected safety devices. But we've also got now the area monitor, which was released probably about 3 years ago. So now we've got a complete product portfolio that enables the fire service to do the task at hand, whether it be from handheld devices on their fire engines or whether it be from a hazmat response standpoint. Again, everything is intended to allow the firefighters and the hazmat technicians to return home safely in the evenings.
And I think it's so refreshing to hear now that a company that's putting the safety of the users as their priority. And we've seen over many years where we've started to evolve now and really realize that the protection of the first responder is paramount, and it's becoming, but to see that, it seems to me that that's the golden thread that runs through Blackline.
It is indeed, and I have to give a lot of credit to the leadership within Blackline in the innovation that they bring to the table. Constant thought process as to how we can continue improving our development of the product, whether it be from a hardware or software or firmware perspective. Those innovations are leading to the enhanced safety of the customer at hand, whether it be industrial, whether it be fire service, and what have you. So there's always things that we're looking forward to from a voice of customer standpoint. What is it that we need to do to further enhance what their needs are? Those are the things that we address, and those are the things that we take pride in.
Excellent. So, the million-dollar question. What sets Blackline apart from the other options on the market?
Well, remember I said that everything we do from a connected safety standpoint, every instrument we manufacture is connected, whether it be from a cellular perspective or a satellite perspective. So our cellular connected devices have a combination SIM card that provides Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile capability, with the signal being the strongest of the three. It's going to automatically choose which one. So you don't have to have separate devices to choose one of those service providers. The satellite devices for the really remote locations gives us the capability to communicate via 900 megahertz radio from the device to what we call a bridge, which is maintained outside, of course, and having access to the satellite connectivity. And again, all of that data coming down from the cloud goes right down to incident command. I always start off any presentation I do, our connectivity requires no antennas, no repeaters, no gateways, no PAN IDs, no annual licenses. Everything is built into a complete package for the end users to tap into.
So, you heard it here first. It does exactly what it says on the tin.
Exactly.
Really excited to hear. So, if I was sat in the dispatch center,
yes,
I can log in and see what's happening out on the instant ground from the cloud?
So long as you have internet access, you can see a device that's downrange from anywhere in the world. Bottom line.
Perfect. So, going forward, anything you can tell us about any exciting innovations we're going to be seeing coming from Blackline?
Oh, Duncan, you know better than that. We always have some tricks up our sleeves. We've got to keep the competition guessing as to where we may be going. The minute they think they may be catching up to where we are today, we're going to be 2 steps ahead tomorrow. So it's a couple of things. One of the things that we're featuring here at FDIC is a new firmware and software enhancement called AlertLink. Keep in mind our basis for the product is the enhanced safety capability. So with AlertLink, you're going to have the capability, if one device goes into an alert, devices that are in a user-defined proximity will also go into an alert. And what does that do? That enhances the speed of rescue or the capability to support the individual who's got a device in alert. We've often heard about individuals going into a confined space and they're overcome by whatever the atmosphere is. Now, if they're carrying one of our devices in that confined space and it goes into an alert of some kind, others that are outside the confined space, their devices will also be triggered to show the alert as to what's in that atmosphere in the confined space. So there's a lot of evolving capabilities within our technology across the globe, across the device capability.
Well, we've heard it here first at FDIC from Doug, all the exciting things that are happening with Blackline safety. And from my perspective, it's a pleasure to hear about the safety of first responders that's put first. I'm Duncan White. I've been talking to Doug Mayer from Blackline Safety. Doug, it's been a pleasure, my friend.
Likewise.
Take care.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.